What's up, y'all, on my YouTube peeps? Thank you for returning if you're new. And if you, I'm sorry. Thank you for returning if you are subscribed to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. This is another broke budget mukbang. And I got my creamy chicken noodles. My favorite type of noodles. I think I actually perfected them this time because lately I've been messing up on them, but like look at that quality. I think I perfected it. Yeah, don't sleep on noodles, y'all. Like, they go a long way, and they're very budget friendly. Yeah, I perfected them to this time. But so yeah, I wanted to talk to y'all about so y'all know I haven't been feeling well from like the last video I posted. If you haven't watched that, finish this and then go back and watch that. But I went to the emergency the other day and they pretty much tested my urine and it came out that I had a UTI, which I never had one of those before. But I knew something was wrong with my body. Like, I knew it was trying to fight something off. And I guess there's like a lot of bad bacteria that my body was fighting off. So they ended up prescribing me with some type of, I can't even remember the name of it, but it's a Bactrim tablet or something. I guess it's supposed to help you with getting the bacteria out. I'm supposed to take one every 12 hours for 7 days. So I took my first one yesterday. When did I take it? I took it around like 4 o'clock, and I'm about to take my next one now. Because I wasn't up at 4 in the morning, and they want you to take this with a meal and plenty of water. So I'm drinking Pedialyte. Don't judge me, because this helps with the immune system and it helps with staying hydrated. It replenishes the electrolytes that you lost. And it tastes really good too, so. But it made my stomach feel real bad yesterday, and I don't know, like last night I was feeling horrible. Like I started getting chills all over again. Like I was really in pain. But then, and when I was sleeping throughout the night, I was really sweating. Like, I think my body was really, like, doing something. But something about the morning, like, I feel so better and refreshed. So I'm hoping I don't get chills and feel weird again today. Like, because who likes being sick? I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But ooh, hot. But yeah, that's what happened. And let me tell y'all this little story. So I was in the emergency room and I ended up finding a pair of AirPods. So I was like, let me hold on to them in case somebody come back from. If they don't come back from, I'm gonna just take them. So I ended up taking them back to the room with me. And then when I left, I ended up taking them home with me. Why the heck, when I woke up the next day, my phone was like, your Apple's really a snitch. Like, my phone was like, yeah, there's some Apple AirPods that have been tracked with you at your location or whatever. And it basically told them my last location which was at the hospital. But then it tried to tell me to update my location for 24 hours. So I'm like, damn, they done fucking tracked these phones. They gonna come find me. So the emergency room is only like 5 minutes away from me. So I literally hopped up, got dressed real quick, and I went straight back to the emergency room. And I was like, do y'all have a lost and found? And they were like, yes. I ended up just giving them back to them. I'm like, I don't want no smoke, no problems. So how about on my way back home, I'm driving up my street, and there's this dude walking back down the street with a bat and a dog. And I'm like, I wonder if they were trying to come to my location, like, to get them headphones. I don't know, like, that shit was so crazy. But once I figured out that they were that they were located and tracked, I know you can have them back. So that was just like a little crazy thing. And then I went to Six Flags over Georgia for the first time, and it was like a water park that what happened? Oh, we went to the water park, the wave pool. I mean, their little water park is small. Like, they have another Six Flags that's strictly a water park that we're gonna go to next time. But this wave pool was literally like a kiddie pool. Like, it went from like 1 feet all the way up to 6 feet, but they had a rope blocking off the 5 feet and the 6 feet. Like, that was the highest to go. And I don't even think there was a 4 feet. Like, I think there was only a 3 feet. And then it skipped up to 5 feet. But they had it blocked off where nobody could go in the deep. So I'm literally just playing in a kiddie pool. I mean, it was crazy waves, but I want to go back when they actually allow people in the deep, or just go to a different water park. Because it was a water park inside of an amusement park, so it wasn't specialized in water park, if that makes sense. But I still enjoyed the little time that I had. It was a nice little getaway because, like I said, I've been feeling under the weather, and I needed to get up out the house and in some sun. So I'm hoping that this prescription, I'm gonna make sure I take it every day. I hope that it helps, you know, cause I don't know, I just hate feeling like this. But this world is crazy, y'all. Like, so I was up watching like a couple YouTube videos. One of them, the Shade Room, posted this dude. He let his 4-year-old daughter stay with him for like a few months in the summer, and apparently he pretty much abused her. The mom had got a phone call that her daughter's in the emergency room and she had bleeding in her brain. And apparently when it came out, I guess she wet the bed a lot, the daughter. So he made her stand in the corner for punishment, and come to find out he was hitting her with all types of stuff like speakers and a belt. She's 4 years old. First of all, if she's wetting the bed at 4 years old, usually that's a sign of sexual abuse. Like, I mean, she's 4. Like, wetting the bed, she's still kind of young. And even if she wasn't being sexually abused, she's still a baby for real. Like, 4 years old is nothing. Like, so I just couldn't believe that I was hearing what I heard. And like, they showed before pictures of her, she was like a normal 4-year-old, and now she's paralyzed. She can barely talk. I mean, she's getting better according to what the mom said, but it literally hurt my heart. Like, I was literally about to be in tears crying, because it's like, how could somebody do that to a child, an innocent child? And then not only that, but that's your own blood. Like, that was your daughter. Like, and they found guns in his room. And apparently he was living in a house full of other men. And it's like, no telling what he was really doing to her. But he got charged. He's getting charged for the gun charges and for all them accounts of assault on an infant. It's just like, this world is terrible. Like, what has it come to? Like, why are people doing this to harm people? Like, it hurts my heart. And that's why I really try not to watch news or media too much, because that takes a toll on my mental too. It makes me sad and depressed, and I don't like feeling like that. But I definitely, my heart goes out to the baby girl and her family, because that's just like tragic, you know. And it literally almost, I was about to be in tears. Like, and then this other video, I guess, of this sex worker, she was like in her early 20s, but she's in Houston, and she ended up getting murdered, and like her body was chopped up and stuff. So apparently she is supposed to be getting $500 for her services from this dude. So he ended up paying for her Uber to go to his house, and it just ended in her dying, murdering. And like, they, like, that's one good thing about the internet and like the mobile tracking and stuff, because they tracked his search history, his search history, and he basically tried to look up how does bleach affect blood, and he was basically trying to clean up the murder scene. And also they tracked his name down on the Uber that he sent her. So they had, I think he's still on the run. They're still trying to find him, but like, that's happening a lot too. Like, these women are just coming up missing, you know, and I feel like it's, you know, a growing issue that is just sad, you know. The world is really, really a dark place. And, you know, that's why I try to be light. I try to always have an upbeat personality. And I try to keep my energy high, because I know the world needs it. So it's just terrible that these things are happening in the world, and it makes you question, like, is it going to get worse? Is it going to get better? Like, why do these things keep happening? Like, it scares me. Like, it makes me just not even want to go out into the world, which is not really good. You still want to get out, but, you know, I'm definitely cautious of who I have around me and how people make me feel. Like, you should always go with your inner voice and your inner gut. But if something don't feel right the first time you think about it, go with that. Don't try to second guess yourself. Don't go talking to somebody and allow them to change your thought. Go with it. Because if you don't, you know, you could regret it later. And I wonder if, you know, those instances that I seen, like, I wonder if the mom felt something was off, but then she never said anything, or she didn't, you know, he's the father, so she probably didn't think anything, or did she have an inkling or some type of feeling that something wasn't right? And did that girl, that sex worker, did she, you know? But then again, there's so many people out here who are not in tune with their self that, you know, they can't even hear the voice anyway. So they might have just not even felt anything. That's why I say it's so important to just really know who you are and know your thoughts and listen to your inner voice about people. If you sense danger and you sense crazy, then you need to don't ignore that. You really need to pay attention and be cautious and be aware of your surroundings. Because it's just, I don't know. It's a scary place, and there are a lot of evil people and evil doings happening in this world right now. And you should protect yourself. Really. Really. Really do that. So if y'all don't get anything else from out of this video, understand that you need to follow your voice. Follow your inner gut, that inner voice that you have about people, about certain places. You know, energy never lies. So don't forget that, okay? I'm gonna cut it off here. And if you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe. I'm coming to y'all with more content, and I'm going to be consistent. So please. And let me know of any other video ideas you would like, because you know, I'm coming with that content. So I'll see y'all on my next one.